Welcome back to the new PCI Daily Live News Roundup, brought to you by the Philippine Canadian Inquirer, the only Filipino-Canadian newspaper distributed across Canada. I'm Manny Noel. Thank you for joining us. We have the latest news development in the news. Restoring death penalty, a violation of pact. The United Nations has written an open letter regarding the restoration of capital punishment in the Philippines after pending measures were taken up in Congress on restoring the death penalty. In a letter dated December 6th, addressed to both Senate President Aquilino Coco Pimentel III and House of Representatives Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez, UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Syed Raad Al-Hussein said that the Philippines, quote, would violate its obligations under international human rights law if it reintroduced the death penalty. In 2007, Al-Hussein noted that the Philippines ratified the second optional protocol to the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, or ICCPR, which guarantees that no one can be executed within the jurisdictions of the country. Duterte has pushed for the reinstatement of capital punishment as part of his campaign against his war on illegal drugs. On Wednesday, the House Justice Committee approved its report on the substitute bill seeking to reimpose the death penalty as punishment for heinous crimes. In his letter, Al-Hussein acknowledges that the Philippines' campaign against illegal drugs, but the return of capital punishment, however, is not the answer. Duterte, Leni will remain Vice President. Following the groundbreaking ceremony of the Bicol International Airport, President Rodrigo Duterte told reporters that he can assure Liberal supporters that there is no such plot to steal the vice presidential position of Leni Robredo, even as yellow demonstrators continue to call for the president's removal from Malacanang. The president said, quote, I will assure Leni and the rest of the Bicol region that you will have her until the very end of her term. Duterte also added that there is no such thing as removing the vice president. The president also dismissed speculations about proclaiming martial law. He said it was his critics who keep on raising speculations about martial law. Duterte insisted, "Kayo lang nagsasabi ng martial law dyan. There is no need for me to declare martial law." However, the president insisted that he will be harsh for those people who will break the law. Meanwhile, after Duterte accused the Liberal Party and their supporters that they plan to remove him from office, the Liberal Party responded that there's no truth in planning to oust him from Malacanang. PCG gets new vessel yesterday. Philippine Coast Guard welcomed the brand new multi-role responsive vessel at Pier 13 at the South Harbor in Manila. They will also get another high-endurance cutter, BRP Andres Bonifacio, today. The welcome ceremony of the new vessels were led by Navy Captain Lued Lincuna and Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana. Lincuna gave tribute to the efforts of the sailors. He said, quote, again, it will boost our capability in maritime security and sovereignty patrol in line with the Navy's mandate to protect the people and the state. Lincuna said the Philippine Navy Islander aircraft welcomed BRP Andres Bonifacio with a low pass when the ship entered San Bernardino Strait somewhere in Bicol after coming from the eastern side of the Philippines. Once again, thank you for joining us here at PCI Daily Live News Roundup. By the way, the Christmas season is just around the corner. Our countdown continues today with 16 days remaining. PCI Daily Live News Roundup is brought to you by Philippine Canadian Inquirer, the only Filipino-Canadian newspaper distributed across Canada. Let us remember to be safe. It's snowing out there today. And remember to get your copies of Philippine Canadian Inquirer when you visit your favorite Filipino businesses in your town or any major cities. Also, you can now watch our daily live news roundup on our Canadian Inquirer website, where you can browse through our news anytime. And that's all for now from Well-Known Media Center right here in Vancouver, together with our Philippine news team. Debbie Mangabat, our news editor, and Genio Alcantara, our graphics design artist and video editor. I'm Manny Noel. Have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye for now. See you later.